Right boys, I am in the town centre of Hull today, and going back to what I was saying the other day about that young man who said question your own work and all that stuff, when I was having a bit of banter with him. If you watch my videos you'll know I was bantering with a young man about basically he'd done a bit of crappy paintwork on a truck. It happens to us all, just so you know. I'm not digging at him or out like that. Happens to us all. But it got me thinking, do you know what? Actually, yeah, I should look closer to home. So what I've done is, this week, right, and you might like this, I've got a GoPro, I've put it on the wall in the unit, and I've done a time-lapse video. So I've time-lapsed it, right? I had to go buy a big massive memory card. I had to buy a 1 terabyte memory card to go in my camera. So you're going to enjoy this video, because I'm going to show you the time lapse of a body being overhauled, fully reconditioned and done everything else. And like I said, this guy said to me, look closer to home, so I thought it's a good idea. But do you know what I live by? I say this quite often. I say, when somebody's like, oh, we've got a problem and this has gone wrong, do you know what I say, boys, yeah? And you should live your life like this. Will it matter in a month? I say that all the time. You know, if you've got a big problem, yeah? I like to give you something inspirational to think about. Yeah, if you've got a big problem today, will it be a problem in a month's time? Don't get me wrong, if you've got an illness, absolutely. But if you crash your car today, in a month from now, it'd be sorted, wouldn't it? Probably 2 or 3 days. So, you know, that's what I say. Me and my dad say that a lot. My dad says 3 years. Will it be a big problem in 3 years? Will you even remember it? So keep that in your mind. If you've got a big problem today, like somebody telling me to look closer to home, or whatever it is, just think about it. Will it matter in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and a couple of years? Will it fuck? Right, so I am going to speak to you today about, first of all, the big fire in Essex. I'm going to show you a video here, what the fire brigade have released. Well, they're saying it's the biggest transfer station fire ever recorded. 12 fire engines, and I just want to send out, I don't know the company, it's Total Waste Management, I think they're called. I just want to send out my, you know, thoughts away, because I know how hard it is. I've been through it. There's no I can do. I'm a million miles away. If I was local to you, I'd come down, give you an hand, send some wagons in, but there's no I can do. But anyway, I hope you get everything sorted.
County Fire and Rescue crews have been at this site since about 1:15 Saturday morning. We're faced with a really large fire within a recycling facility, as you can see behind me. There's been significant damage, and at the peak of its fire, we had 12 appliances on scene, plus specialist officers and specialist equipment. As we move into the start of this week, Monday morning, we're working hard with the site and contractors to start to remove some of the structures around the fire that we then need to tackle with. As you can see behind me, we've got a large, significant pile of unprocessed waste which is still on fire. This gives us some problems that we need to be able to extinguish this piece by piece using on-site machinery to pull it out. The impact on the local community isn't lost on us. We work on this protracted incident. Realistically, it's going to be at least another week that we're working on this site with our contractors to bring it to a safe resolution. We do, as you can see behind me, have some very significant unsafe structures that we need to try and safely pull apart through part of the extinguishing media. So we need to bring the material outside the front of the building to allow us to extinguish it safely and then take the material off site. We'd like to thank the local community for their patience and understanding, and the local businesses for their support with us for what is a challenging incident. We will update you as we go through the week, but work is ongoing through daylight hours, and then we might be going to a controlled burn during the evening. Wind directions is changeable over the coming days, so if you do find yourself with some odour, please do just keep your windows shut and try and avoid the area if possible.
It's a bit noisy here, look. I haven't picked a very good location to be doing a video, have I? But I wanted to show you that. So this truck is from a company called Harrison Skip Hire, and what a great customer. Brought it down, discussed everything with us. What do you want? What do you like? What don't you like? We discussed it all, and this is where we ended up. So I'm gonna do, like I say, I'm just being a knobhead. Sometimes I like to have a little thingy at people, a little bit of a laugh. You know, I don't take life too seriously. She's just been for a wash. So that is what we have turned out this week. So what a fucking beautiful, beautiful, you know, truck. And what I want to say to you is you're going to see at the end of this video me fully overhauling a truck. I'm going to get the boys to sand it, I'm going to paint it, and it's all time-lapsed. It's mint, it's a right good video, be good on TikTok. But what I want to tell you is, yeah, our trucks, and now they're well documented. I have probably made more trucks now than most of the other companies. I know a lot of them put together. That we've done loads. Hey up, hey up. Ah, there you go, look. Give us a little nod. I thought I'd give him a wave. So we've done more trucks than anybody else. So what you've got to remember is a lot of my time now is helping people with spare parts. Things happen. They might put a skip on the back and smash the ram in. They might snap a chain. They might do whatever. Things happen, yeah? So what you've got to remember is, boys, when you come... Hey, up, another one. So when you come back to me, that's the only problem. I know quite a lot of people on it because my yard's not far away, so I've had a lot of beeps in this video and I've had to cut it all out. I'll cut it out when I get back to the office. But you've got to remember, if you come to me for a truck, if you snap a chain in 2 years' time, you won't have a warranty, but the chains will cost you what they cost me. If you want a set of arms in 2 years' time, they'll cost you what they cost me. Don't get me wrong, the warranty will be finished, but I will always try and help where I can. And I think all the manufacturers, we all do a similar sort of thing. Like I say, the warranties on trucks. The bigger companies, I think, don't look after customers as good because they don't have to, because they've got themselves all sorted out. You know, they've got a monopoly. But like I say, boys, the economy's hard, and if you get a truck off me, not only will I be the best value, that is a fact, best value, best warranty, I've got all the spares. Don't get me wrong, there's people who can build you a truck cheaper than I can, absolutely. And then if you ring them and say, have you got a spare set of arms in stock, they'll be like, no. And that's the thing is, you pay that little bit more, and with us, still not like the crazy prices the big boys charge, but you pay that little bit and you get service, come back, you know, all the spares on the shelf. You know, we stock probably 5,000 meters of chain on stock. We have at least 500 hooks, these hooks. We have at least 10,000 of them little orange lights. We have about 200 of these ram guards. You know, everything is in stock, and you know, that's what you need. Right, anyway, I'm going to show you us fully overhauling a truck. So this video, I hope you enjoy, like I say, I hope you enjoy it. And there you go, Harrison Skipper, yeah. Proper set of boys, proper working men, getting themselves going. Listen, take me out off to you boys, making a few quid, and hopefully one day we'll all be driving one of them. Right, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. See you soon. So boys, what you're going to see here is a full time lapse of that's coming for a recondition job. It's been fully sanded back to metal, and then we're going to prime it and paint it, and you boys can watch along. It's very relaxing to watch us graft our ass off. Both of these bodies are going the same colour, so they're going to be primed, painted. The first body on the left is a recondition, so we use a fully synthetic paint. It's basically like a glue, just adds all the dints in the steel. And then the second truck is going to be painted in a traditional car paint, basically a 2K. Enjoy!